Hello friends, episode 4 of Weber builds his first mobile app. एपिसोड 3 तक मैंने अपने फ्लटर की स्क्रीन्स रेडी कर लिए थे एंड एपिसोड 4 से में मेरा टारगेट था कि यार आई विल डू द बेसिक इंटीग्रेशंस. एक बैकएंड होना चाहिए, एक साइन इन सर्विसेज होने चाहिए एंड just enable all the essential services like recording, transcription, sharing, जिसके ऊपर मैं पॉलिशिंग वगैरह कर सकूँ. राइट, मैं बह गया थोड़ा सा कोडिंग के अंदर एंड आई नॉट ओनली डिड the first few iterations, the basic services, skeleton services. Before making this video, I've also gone ahead and improved my core product loop itself as well. It's not complete yet. There will be some prompts here and there that I will be improving, but more or less एक shape जो मुझे final दिख रहा है वो अब बन चुका है and the service is also ready for that. So yeah, I essentially started off with setting up a base backend like Supabase पे अपना backend ready करा और हमारे sign in और auth related जो भी navigations होते हैं, integration with Google. Apple sign in is still pending. Apple sign in से पहले मैंने core product loop पे काम करना चालू कर दिया था. ठीक है, बिकॉज एप्पल साइन इन के लिए डेवलपर अकाउंट लेना था. डेवलपर अकाउंट लेने के बाद भी वो 2 दिन के बाद एक्टिवेट हुआ था, तो आई डिड नॉट स्टॉप एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. मैंने अपना प्रोडक्ट लूप कवर कर लिया एंड आई स्टार्टेड ऑफ विद वेरी सिंपल कि यार बिल्कुल रिकॉर्डिंग हो जाए, रिकॉर्डिंग होके एक ट्रांसक्रिप्ट बन जाए, ट्रांसक्रिप्ट को मैं शेयर कर लूँ. ठीक है, देयर वर प्रॉब्लम्स विद दैट. मैंने रिकॉर्डिंग का ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के लिए मैंने ओपन एआई की विस्पर एपीआई यूज करी थी. इट्स अ वेरी पावरफुल एपीआई, नो डाउट अबाउट इट. आई मीन आई कुड टॉक इन एनी लैंग्वेज. मैं कन्वर्सेशन के बीच में लैंग्वेज शिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ, चेंज कर रहा हूँ. द मॉडल इज स्मार्ट इनफ टू रियलाइज एंड टू कन्वर्ट एज इज. बट the output that I wanted, with the product, वो नहीं था उसमें. तो it is speech to text. I also wanted text to speech output as well. And also I wanted essentially the whole transcript to come up like a conversation where there's proper formatting in which this is Lamo speaking, this is user speaking, and so on and so forth. तो वो थोड़ा सा क्रूड था. शेयर फंक्शनैलिटी भी काम कर रही थी, बट वो भी एक फ्लैट टेक्स्ट फाइल पे जा रही थी. ठीक है, बट that's a good thing. Like when you have stitched up the entire navigation, now when I look at my core service, right, I can actually make certain improvements and see कि हाँ अब मेरा प्रोडक्ट मीट कर रहा है कि नहीं एक्सपेक्टेशन जो मेरी है और जो शायद एक यूज़र की भी होगी. राइट, so I changed my conversation stack. मैंने उसके अंदर पहले I used Deepgram and Cartesia along with Anthropic. So Deepgram is essentially, instead of Whisper, Deepgram is by tool for speech to text. Cartesia is essentially the library where I have taken the voice of the voice agent for.
Sure thing. I can help you with that. One step at a time. That's all it takes. Every big thing starts with a small first step.
नमस्ते, आपका दिन कैसा रहा? कभी कभी हम इतने व्यस्त हो जाते हैं कि सांस लेना भी भूल जाते हैं. जरा रुकिए.
And on Anthropic, the Anthropic API, essentially what it does is it sits between Deepgram and Cartesia and creates the responses essentially that needs to be fed to Cartesia for the agent to speak. Right, Anthropic का मैं बाद में use करता हूँ. When the conversation gets ended, right, I am using Anthropic to generate sort of a summary of the conversation, right, and also adding tags to the conversation. So the entire product piece has LLM not only reading and not only speaking but also interpreting and giving out a better worded output. Right, when I was working on this core product loop, I realized, okay, there are certain things that I need to change in my screens as well, right? First of all, like all the voice APIs, there is a lag which they respond, right? And if you are going to use any of voice based or even text based LLMs, you need to make sure that the user experience is such that there's no user anxiety when there's this sort of a downtime in between the responses. My initial screen was not doing any justice to that. As a user, when I was using it, it felt very jerky. So I changed certain things. Pella, I added a background music to the conversation. That is a part of the package itself. So it starts off immediately. The user is not left feeling कि यार कुछ चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा, right? Also, I changed the screen elements a little bit so that it is more appealing to the user. They are more. The screen is more responsive. So instead of having a static waveform, I changed the waveform to essentially, and this is where थोड़ी बहुत physics काम आ जाती है, because I sort of have put like a guitar string kind of animation across the width of the screen, ठीक है उसमें, and I use animations of single octave, multiple octaves to show if there is the time of thinking, or is the AI talking, or is the AI listening, right? So now the screen looks a lot more responsive. So my core service V not ready, my screen V not के बाद V1 sort of improvement done. And then I went ahead and also sort of stitched the changes in my home screen and the journal screen, right? So from a backend perspective, apart from adding revenue cat for my paywall and small things here and there, I think the basic polishing and a lot of prompting is still required. But as such, my product loop is basically over. I will probably add one or two more screens in onboarding flow, because the onboarding flow still feels a little rushed. So that is something that I'll have to look at. But yeah, I mean, I think 12 to 14 hours of coding spread across 3-4 days. I was also spending time to, as usual, go to LinkedIn, go to different job portals and apply for jobs. Last week it was mostly empty. Today I have gotten a few HR calls, so yeah, positive on that as well. But the idea is to keep building these products no matter what happens. Well, that's it for episode 4. I think ये थोड़ा लंबा हो गया, थोड़ा ही लंबा हुआ है वैसे, but it actually covers a lot. I'll try to add like a conversation, sample conversation, and its output on this video, and let's see how it goes. Okay, see you for the episode 5.
What's been sitting with you today?
Nothing, just a little tired. Was doing quite a lot of work done.
I feel tired, but maybe there's something else under that too. What moment today made you feel heaviest?
I think applying to jobs and not getting calls from HR.
Jobs can feel heavy, like carrying something you can't put down yet. What part of it tired you most? The looking or the hoping?
I think both are equally tiring.
Ah, when both parts pull at you, it's twice the weight. What would it feel like to let one of them rest? Just for tonight.
Yeah, that'd be great. And actually, I'm thankful because
You held the weight of both looking and hoping today. That takes something real. You carried today well. Let's keep this safe.
wow.